Hey everybody, welcome back to Ed and Heather's Kitchen. It's been a while, I know, I'm sorry. I've been playing with some new toys, playing some new recipes. So tonight we're going to start something new. I'm going to introduce you to a new toy that I am actually very impressed with. It's called the Instant Pot. Now tonight we're going to do a traditional German dish. It's called Beef Rouladen. Only we're going to do it in the Instant Pot, where normally it takes about 2 hours to cook. This is going to take about 20-25 minutes. Let's get cooking. Okay, here we are. Here's exactly what you're going to need, right down here. We have, this is top round, it's cut thin, as you can see. And they cut this across the top, that's why it's nice and wide, nice and long. We have some pickles. These are Mount Olives. Pickle Spears work easier, but this is what I grabbed. Bacon, a minced onion, some good mustard. I'm using German mustard. I find it easy to get. Small bottle of wine, a cup of beef stock, salt and pepper. That's all it is. Now, this is not rocket science, it's fun. Gonna add some salt, decent amount of pepper, and as always the recipe is going to be down below. We're going to add a good amount of this mustard. I'm going to have to get another jar out. Spread this around nicely. That'll work. Set that there. I'll take 2 slices of bacon. I'm using thick cut bacon. You can use thin cut. You can use lower sodium if you like. Whatever you want. Sprinkle on a decent amount of the onion. I always stop the onion about here, 2/3 of the way down. That way it doesn't come shooting out the end. Put the pickle across the top. And yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it works, believe me. Now we're just going to roll this up around the pickle. Now I find that lifting it a little bit and pulling against the tension of this sticking to the board really works. Bring it down to the end like that. Leave the flap underneath. You'll see why. I've pre-cut some strings. You can use toothpicks. I prefer strings. You can use however many strings you like. I like 3. Just going to tie this one up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you go because I know this can be boring. I'm going to do the last one, and then we'll come back to the cooking pot. Okay everybody, here's the Instant Pot. We've got the lid off. Sorry about the lighting. My lighting isn't that great in here. I'm using a flashlight. Yeah, we do what we do. Now, to turn this thing on, it's all plugged in. First I'm going to brown the meat. So we're going to hit Saute. Now, this is going to warm up. It's going to melt down. I'm using bacon grease. You can use butter. You can use olive oil. See? Now it's warming up. I'll bring you back when it's nice and hot and the grease is melted. This thing's nice and hot. The grease is melted down. Now, we're just going to add those. I'm going to brown them up. You can hear how hot that gets. Alright, I'll bring you back when these are nicely browned. Alrighty, here we are. We've got these browned up a bit. Pull them back. You see the bits left on the bottom. That's all flavor. No, these are nowhere near done. Set those to the side. Now, we can add some juices. This is our broth. Some real high quality vino here. And it even comes in a plastic bottle. Now we're just going to scrape up all those bits. There we go. Oh, if you could only smell this. Put these back in. And yes, I keep the strings long. Makes it easier to grab them and cut the strings off later. There we go. All the juices go back in. Now, we're going to cap this off. There we go. Make sure the vent is sealed. Now we're going to turn that off. There it is. Go over here to the pressure cook. Turn off the keep warm. It's already set to 25. Set on high. So this thing is going to heat up. Once it heats up, there it goes, it's starting to heat up. It'll pop the seal, make it lock, and then it's going to cook. So I'm going to leave you be. I'm going to let this cook. We're going to do a natural steam release, so it's going to take a little bit longer. I'll bring you back when we're ready to open it up. Welcome back. Okay, this thing is cooked for 25 minutes. I let it do a natural release, which means it took a little bit longer. You can force the release by opening this valve. Now let's take a look-see here. Oh, look at that. Man, that looks good. It smells good. Get my tongs. Just grab this one over here. Oh, wow. You can see that meat is just falling apart. And that's why I leave the long strings on. I won't say that this is hot, but I'm sweating. Oh, there goes the scissors. That's okay. Oh, look at that. It's just falling apart. Oh. I'm gonna try part of this. And I'll give Heather some to try. Trying to collect some up on the fork. Oh God, that's good. Can taste the bacon, a little bit of the onion, a little bit of the mustard. Give some to the boss. Just be careful, it is hot. What do you think of that?
That's good.
Yeah, that is. Now, that was 25 minutes as opposed to 2 hours of cooking. We have gravy in here. I'd suggest serving this with something like potato dumplings, a spatzel, and a side of veggies. You got a great meal. All right, everybody, we'll be back. It's going to be soon. I've got a bunch of other recipes I wanted to show you with the Instant Pot. Like I said, I'm impressed with it. Until then, go ahead and play with your food.